What more could you ask for?
What was the nerves like?
Well, I really didn't have no nerves. I was very confident. Man. I'm a very confident dude, so I don't really have too much nerves. And by Deontay Wilder being my brother, man, like, I'm so used to when it comes to attention and pressure and stuff like that. It don't bother me, man. I am the pressure beater.
Marsellos, how do you feel now that you've had your professional debut and your record is 1-0?
I feel so great, man. It's almost unexplainable, man. Just so much work I put headed into this fight. Only 7 amateur fights. That's my 8th time competing in the ring. So, man, it just feels so good, man, and it makes me want to continue to work harder and harder.
Now that you've seen your hard work come into fruition, what is running through your mind exactly at this moment?
I'm ready for the next one, pretty much. I'm ready for the next fight. I'm ready to get in there and do even better. Even there was a short fight, but I learned a lot. I'm ready to get in there and repeat the same thing.
In this fight, both of y'all came out very aggressive. He was throwing probably more combinations, but not landing as many punches as you were. What went through your mind as you were trying to sort of figure him out? Because, you know, we talked yesterday when you mentioned that you didn't know a whole lot about him. How were you able to find a way into that fight that obviously ended in you winning by knockout in the first round?
Okay, pretty much. Yes, he did come out aggressive. I was aggressive too. He was a tall guy. He was the same height as me, and his arms was longer than mine. So he came out with a lot of flurry. So I kept my distance, and I poked him. I poked him between his punches every now and then, and hit him with a couple of hard body shots. It slowed him down a little bit. So, and then I went in for the kill.
What did you learn from this? You know, first pro fight. What did you learn that you didn't maybe not know going into the ring?
Pretty much just not really just anticipating the crowd, because the crowd was enormous, man. It was enormous, but pretty much that's pretty much it, man. I done seen a lot, man. I done been in with a lot of pro guys, but I just say pretty much the crowd.
What was your preparation like? How many rounds of sparring do you do preparing yourself for this fight?
Well, I trained for about like 2 months for this fight, and the preparation with sparring, man, I spar every week, at least 3-4 times a week with pro fighters, man. Especially Dion Nixon, 7-0, 7 KOs, man. I was in camp with him for 2 months, man. 2 months. So I was very confident coming in this fight, not worrying about no hits, really not worrying about nothing.
Now, you fought at the amateur level for several fights. What was the difference between fighting at the amateur level and now making your debut, you know, in front of a crowd, professional debut? What was the difference between your previous experience and the experience that you had tonight?
Well, the difference between a me experience, amateur and pro, definitely the no headgear and definitely the small gloves, man. When I was throwing punches, man, they was coming out so fast. You have to kind of control your punches a little bit more and not put too much heat on it, or you could gas out in there with those small gloves.
Was your plan to come out a little bit more on the aggressive side, or to feel him out a little bit? I saw you use your jab for a good bit there, like you said, trying to get your distance. What was your strategy coming into this fight?
Pretty much my strategy was to establish my jab, and once I established that, to lay that right hand. And I caught him one time with a jab, and he ducked underneath, so I came underneath with the right hand uppercut, and that was it, man.
A question that probably everybody wants to know anytime two warriors fight each other is, how was his punching power?
I didn't feel anything. I don't even know if I don't remember him even hitting me, so I don't know.
Last but not least, when do you hope to fight again? Can you give us a time frame?
Well, I don't really have a time frame for real, but I get with my manager. I'm trying to get in there next month. Definitely in the next month.
How many fights can we expect out of Marsellos Wilder before 2018 is over?
You could, at least 3, 4, 5 fights, man. I want to be active.
Thank you.
Thank you.